Hi everyone, Aldo here. Just going to wait a minute or so for more people to join. I hope that you can all hear me. If you wouldn't mind, any one of the guys that are on yet, if you wouldn't mind just typing for me, saying if you can hear me. Cool. Hi everyone, how's it? Evening, Hannah, John Ray, Mr. G3, Donnie, Mornay. Cool. All right, there's quite a few people joining. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds or so, just to allow everyone. You can obviously go back in and rewatch this at any time. Awesome. All right, so let's give it a couple of seconds and we start. Okay, it does seem like the signal is okay. Evening, Walter. Hello, Louis. Frikkie, Willem, there we go. Awesome, thanks. Hi, Gary, Jan. All right, so let's start. So, firstly, just a thank you from everyone for their support over the last year. I think this was the first kind of, I guess, normal year after COVID. So it was very interesting to see what's going to happen in the knife world and the knife community. I think people were hungry to get their hands on some new stuff again. So maybe just to start with, why the Pickled Steel brand? I think it's something that I've been contemplating for quite some time. And for those of you that sukkel met die Engels, ek dink al baie lank daaraan. It's something that I've been really wanting to do for quite some time. I have made 2 knives in my life with the help of Davy Els. But I'm not a knife maker. I leave that to the people that know what they're doing. I get access in my hands on some real quality stuff, obviously working with international suppliers and distributors, etc. So I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I've initially brought in and launched the 6 different models, which I'll share with you now, and their new names. And then the next 7 is already in production. So on this post, I'll share some pictures of what's going to come early next year. Really. Also, excuse me. Also, a lot of people have asked me why the materials and the type of steel that I chose. I think it's what's kind of not just what I like. I think 8CR13 for some of the knives is a really good quality general use. I mean, a lot of the Spyderco brands like Tenacious uses it. Most of the Kershaw brands uses it. So it's a pretty good steel. It's quite resilient, easy to sharpen, holds its edge pretty long, and it's nice. So I liked it, and it's a fairly cost effective. Obviously, mixing that up with my Carter on G10, my Carter is just absolutely awesome because it becomes yours. Obviously in the shape of your hand, the way that you would hold it, things like that. I think that's pretty awesome. And then obviously D2 is tool steel, but it does require a bit of love and care. You do need to ensure that you do look after it, oil it every now and again. It is something that is prone to rust. So you have to make sure that you can actually look after it as well. So if we want to start this, so what I want to do is I'm going to firstly share with you just some of the knives that we've got. So the first one, which I think a lot of people have raved about. Now, if you ever have any worrying about this little Okie, then I'll share with you, you can actually see the Damascus core in the middle. Absolutely smooth action. This is a really, really nice knife. I must be very honest with you. Interestingly, when I was at the Brooklyn Knife Show, I actually went to go and have a look and chat to some of the friends I've made in the knife community, and a couple of the knife makers said they actually want to inspect this thing. And one of the most renowned knife makers, specifically when it comes to Damascus, actually had a look at this. And his words were, this is some of the best quality that he's seen. And needless to say, I left the event with 3 less of them because 3 of the knife makers actually bought. So this is really, really good quality. I must be very honest with you. This is not Pocky Damascus or some of that shit. This is the real deal. It's 67 layers. It's got a beautiful core. Crazy on this thing. Unbelievable action. Really, really nice. And so this will now be known as the Armadillo. For the simple reason, the Armadillo scales, which has been machine molded, and then obviously the Dama. So I'd like to thank Peter Barnard for his suggestion receiving one of these very, very shortly. So thank you for that. Also, I thought this was going to be a really nice quick exercise to go through all of the names. There was over 2,900 different names suggested, so I really spent a lot of time researching a lot of the names, things that really came out to me. So the Armadillo is the first one, which is this Damascus knife. The next one is, there's 2 versions of it. So if you know Mr. Mervyn Knowles, you would have seen him posting a couple of videos already. He was one of the first to receive it. So this is an absolute beater. Sorry, apologies. This is an absolute beater of a knife. Really nice carbon fiber. I chose specifically the thin pocket clip so that it is actually quite nice and wearable. This is a workhorse. It's a D2 knife, comes in stonewash, really, really comfortable, easy to use. And this is an absolutely beautiful knife to actually have. They all come with bearings and all the trimmings that you would expect of a quality knife. It also comes in a black version, which I personally like quite a lot. This really looks nice. The lines came out absolutely beautiful on this one. So really cool about and really happy about how this one came out as well. So for this one's name, and I wrote them down, that's why I'm looking at that side the whole time. So this one's name actually immediately struck to me when I was having a conversation with someone about it. So this one will be called the Spoliator, and it's Spoliator. The reason for that word is, if you actually go and look it up, it's something and someone that actually ruins something for someone else. And this was actually named by Mervyn Knowles. So you have got the satin one. So you can let me know which one you would like, another satin or the black one. But your name is now going to be imprinted on this knife forever. So thank you for that. Really appreciate the name. And the reason why as well is that if you've handled this knife and used it, you kind of spoiled yourself for everything else. I must be very honest. This is an absolutely beater of a knife. It is really cool, unbelievable action, and absolutely perfect in the hand. All right, got a couple to go. So the next one, this is an absolute favorite. I really, really like it. When I showed it to my daughter, she actually looked at it and it fitted very, very nicely in her hand. So I'm kind of starting to think that this could almost be a lady's knife. Even though it looks big, it's actually very, very comfortable. So if you look at it, the blade shape, really nice. Obviously, very nice for self-protection. It's got a nice belly on it for slicing, but absolutely fits nicely in the hand. And I think this is going to be an absolute winner. I chose 8CR on this one specifically because it could be, you don't need something that's too hard and too rugged on it. So 8CR I think is a really good general purpose. Comes in stonewash. And then obviously there is 3 different models in it. You get the Army Brown, you get the Black Micarta, and you get the OD Green. micarta as well. So really happy about this one, how it came out. I really do like this knife as well. You'll see the pivots, all of them have been raised a little bit. They come with a nice little orange ring in there, which is pretty cool. So I do really like that. And this will be called in future the Viper. The name I selected comes from Johan Elof. So Johan, thank you very much. If you can just let me know which color you would like, and I will get one off to you either in the army brown, the black, or the OD green. All right, then my personal favorite. I really do like a Tanto blade. This is a really beefy machine. It's got a absolutely stunning grip to it. It is solid. This is a is a truly nice knife. Really nice grinding on it. It's D2 bearings, as I said. The whole kabang comes in a nice size. Really like how the way that it's turned out. It comes in the satin finish, and it also comes in the black finish. So the black finish really looks nice, came out really nice on it. I hope you can all see. So I'm really happy about this one. And this one will be called the Berserker from now on. And that name, if you go look it up, is an old Nordic name. And Carl Venter, thank you for your suggestion. You will be getting one of these. If you can just let me know if you would like the black or the satin one. Alrighty. The next one is the one that I think had most people talking. And this is a very, very unique with a big pivot knife. This, I know Gary has got one already and he's been carrying it for a while. And I know his words where he absolutely loves it. It's actually quite uniquely designed because it's got a front flipper if you were to want to use it, and it's got a very small flipper tab, but the detent on this thing is so strong that that action almost looks like it's assisted. So it's a really, really cool knife, very comfortable in the hand, D2. The black is G10, and then the tan one is actually compound soft micarta. So very, very nice. The name I chose for this one is called the Nebula because it actually looks like the eye of a nebula, and that name was given by Lorraine Philip Cronier. If you don't know her, she is from the company Blytonian in Cape Town. Really good supporter of me, and absolutely sells stunning knives as well. So Lorraine, thank you. If you can just let me know if you would like the tan or the black coming to you. And then the last one is the one that I really, really do like. I think this is going to be one of the absolutely nicest knives to potentially utilize. I'm going to show you the green one. Very, very simple design. I chose a very simple design, but it's got a 4mm blade on it. It is 8CR. Comes with a normal pivot as well. Really nice for the lanyard hold at the back. But this, I chose specifically on a flat grind. This is a user knife. This thing will slice and cut like everything. And if you don't believe that this thing can cut, apparently it can. This is really, really nice. Personally, I like this. I think this is going to be a really nice use knife for people. None of the stuff that I've got is collectibles. I want you to use them. That's the whole idea. The action on this is really nice as well. I'm really, really happy with how it came out. Obviously comes in the OD green, comes in the army brown, and then comes in the black. All of it micarta as well. And this name, I chose a very, very nice name that was suggested. This name was suggested by Henry Richard Charles Summers. I've never had the opportunity of actually doing business with you, but hopefully after tonight we will do a lot of business. So if you can just let me know which color of the army brown, tan, army brown, OD green or black you would like. And this one is going to be called the Scout. Scout, very simple. It's something that you can take out with you anywhere you want to, use it as you want to, and really, really strong. So I had quite a few people actually Look at these knives. I had a lot of them inspected. I had a lot of the knife makers inspected, and the feedback that I got was really good. So I really hope that everyone that does procure some of these in future, or the lucky winners from tonight, actually gets are happy with them. I'd love to hear your feedback. So I'm really chuffed with how everything has turned out so far. I've got some really nice new models coming next year. They'll only be ready. They're in production now, so they'll only be ready most probably second week in January or so. So just right when the January paycheck hits, then you can start spending it again. So I'm going to share some pictures of that tonight on this post, so you can actually see what they're going to look like. There's some very, very different models. I've got a nice stiletto model coming in. I've got another Damascus, which is actually VG10, 110 layer Damascus coming in with wood. Really happy about that. And then just to everyone, again, thank you for joining this event. I want to try and do a little bit more next year. It is actually nice to chat to you guys, and the ladies, of course. So thank you very much for your support. Please note that I will be closing, my last orders will go out on the 19th. And then new orders will only go out after the 30th. I'm actually taking a bit of a holiday for a change, and I will be away, so I'm not going to be posting ad hocly. I might post here and there stuff, but really looking forward to everyone also enjoying the break. Thank you for your support. I really wish you a wonderful Christmas and festive season if you celebrate that. If you don't, enjoy the holidays. But thank you very much again. Really nice to interact with you. Thanks for your support. And please feel free to leave some comments and your views on what you've seen tonight. The video will be available. You can rewatch it as much as you want. And if the winners can just get in touch with me around there. Thanks, Merv. If the winners can just get in touch with me around their color preference, then I will get that off to you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to sign off. Really appreciate everything. Thanks so much. Cheers, man. Ciao.